My name is Dixon Dick. I'm the founder and chief executive officer of Archethought, Inc. We're an Internet of Things vendor that is currently monitoring sound throughout cities in order to give them information about their cultural environments. When we deploy our units around cities, it's very important that our customers feel that the data is secure and that the systems can't be hacked. And the security of the data, we chose Eclypses because it gave us the simplest and easiest way of getting our information from our sensors to our central collection points in the cloud. There's a traditional tension between security and convenience. Typically you would say, well, my password has to be very hard to remember, and that's now secure, but it's not very convenient for me. And so when you're deploying tens of thousands of devices, you have to think about how easy or hard it is to do each of them individually. With Eclypses, we include their technology in our product, and it makes it very easy for us to manage. So not only is it secure to move the data, but it's very easy to manage over time.
Micro-tokenization is more secure because of the fact that you're not using actual data. Before data is even sent, we create substitutes that when created are instantly obsolete, can never be used again, even if you send the same command over and over and over.
Tokenization works great for us because it's much easier to handle, it's much smaller, it's much lower overhead. The Eclypses system was very easy for us to implement. What we are able to do with Eclypses is simply say, before we send it to the cloud, we'll pass it to the Eclypses system, and then when it comes out of the network, just about to go into the cloud, it goes to the Eclypses system again, and it just opens it back up for us so that we can see the data, making it virtually pain-free for us to do this. Encryption can be a power-hungry technology. What you're really looking for is something that just says, look, I'm going to just replace your data with something else, this token. So I replace your data with a token so it can be found later. So that changes the dynamic for us from a highly power-intensive crunching algorithm to a quick replacement algorithm and a transmission. There are many hardware ways of doing encryption. So people understand this in the chip industry, and they're trying to make it easier. What we're trying to do is avoid it altogether and simply say, look, let's just do the lowest power thing that we can do. This is the best approach to keep the power low. When we're using encryption systems, you're talking about latency. In many cases, especially where you're trying to get real-time information about what's going on in a very large environment, whether it's an industrial setting, whether it's a municipal setting like wastewater, or whether it's traffic, and I'd really like to get that information quickly. It's really important that these systems have very low latency in them because it all adds up. So the latency of the Eclypses technology, since it's using tokenization, we get real-time video. So we've demonstrated that on very low power devices with very low capability, we can actually use the Eclypses micro-tokenization technology and actually get full real-time data feeds. What's great about the Eclypses solution is we can get going quickly and have coverage over what we need without having to really dive in and spend a really big effort to do it. And we find the Eclypses solution is really a great start for us to do that.